hardcore challenge. Uh, it's been a little bit of a day. I wasn't even entirely sure I wanted to be streaming today. I'm going to be entirely honest. I think my webcam's a little bit futzy. Futzy webcam. Wasn't 100% sure if I was even going to be streaming today, if I even really wanted to be streaming, so we'll see how long this lasts before I decide whether or not I want to continue on with my, if I want to continue this or if I want to do something else. I was thinking about maybe streaming something else just so I have a different activity that I can be doing. Just check in on the day, say hello to everybody, do a little bit of a just chatting segment before we begin with our stream proper. Do all of our little things that require fixing, like getting my microphone in the right place, making sure it's turned up well enough. Oh, excuse me. So, actually, you know what? Before I start with the hardcore challenge, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for the next 10 minutes while I wait for the hardcore challenge. Talk about my day, I guess. Like, I'm not really... It's been a little bit of a day. We went out today to go run some errands this morning. My little ones have been a bit clingy all day long. Went out for a little jog with my older one because she's been complaining how she wants to be able to beat her cousin in running, which I have told her she needs to make sure that she is actually learning how to run before trying to beat her cousin at running. I don't know. I'm not in the best mental state today. I'm dealing with, I think, a little bit of a depressive bout, so we'll see how long this lasts me, if I actually want to play today or if I want to just do something else. Mentally, I think, is the hardest part, is just whether or not I have the mentality to do this. So maybe I'll just go ahead and dive in, because I don't think I can fill up 10 minutes right now with just chatting. So we'll go ahead and just dive into the challenge and see how well this goes. Getting through hell, getting through Act 1 maybe. Maybe all of Act 1 we can go ahead and get through. I have completed the Den of Evil, so at the very least there is that. Oh right, I'm using Blade Fury, and I don't have enough money to be able to revive my Merc right now, so I need to make sure I'm either grabbing cash or I am finding some way to bring my Merc back to life. Blade Fury does amazing damage if I can hit. Maybe I'll get a mercenary that gives me Blessed Aim, just because I need to be able to actually hit things. So go rescue Deckard Cain. That's a Might Aura charging. Oh no, that's Holy Fire. Never mind. Right, Holy Fire Aura. Yeah. Maybe I play a little less cautiously today. Maybe I switch up what I'm playing, do a different game today. Check something else out for a little bit. I want to make sure I complete this challenge and not die where I am. So if we need to, we'll end the stream and just do something else tonight. Sun Drinker, Sin Drinker. Both would have been cool names, Sun Drinker or Sin Drinker. I need a Ravenfrost. I cannot be frozen. Alright, stats. Just keep pumping that dexterity up. I think I just go with Claw Mastery. Nothing else is really going to help me much. I mean, getting the damage increases wouldn't hurt. The attack rating increases wouldn't hurt, but Claw Mastery gives me both damage and attack rating increase while I'm using Claw, so why not? I'm almost at 600 life, so I should... Why do I have so many mana potions on me? What am I doing? Ooh, an Ithrum. It's pretty cool. Considering I have literally no runes on this account. Anything is better than absolutely nothing. Now, why am I carrying so many mana potions? Conviction aura. Scary. Yeah, I'm feeling very not vocal today. I think it's the real big issue is I don't feel like talking very much. But I don't want to be like sitting here dead-faced. Well, it's fine. Either way, I'll have a good time regardless of what I do. I might just check out a different game because this challenge is very mentally taxing as far as making sure that I'm not dying goes. Paying attention to enough attention to what I'm doing that I don't die. Where is she? Why do I feel like I'm playing in players? Why does she have so much HP? Hello, Wade. How are you doing today, sir? Today might either be a short stream or I might end up doing something differently on Diablo. It's not exactly... my mental state's kind of collapsed for the day, so we'll see how long I last on playing Diablo today. But how are you, sir? Has your baby elephant appetite been satiated at all? Oh my gosh, stop running. I can't hit you with my stupid sentinels if you keep freaking running, man. You're not even tanky, you're just not sitting still long enough for me to hit you. Wild. Gosh darn it. Oh no, you didn't get to make the cake. I actually have not been shopping. I'll probably be shopping. We went to go grab some essentials, but we did not grab the stuff to make the cake with. Budget's a little tight at the moment, as it were. So we grabbed some essentials and groceries, and we'll probably be able to do the cake come Wednesday? Thursday? No budget for cake, just the essentials. And unfortunately, as much as maybe cake would be nice, it's not essential. But I promise I will make it as soon as we have the budget for it. Don't worry. Man, I am poor. I always have it for cake at home. The cake is essential. I promise I'll grab the ingredients the next time that I'm out. I did not forget about the cake. What else? Well, I had bread with butter only an hour ago, so I'm not that starved. Oh, I'm about to die. I was reading a message and I wasn't even paying attention to how close I am to dying. That would have been a tragic death to have died trying to read a message about cake. Alright. This chick just will not sit still. She's not hard. She just isn't going to sit still long enough for me to kill her. Die. Die. A walking stick. Don't have to worry about those. Yes, Terra may end up being my text-to-speech growl tonight just to help me from potentially dying from not reading my message, from trying to read my messages, rather. Whoa, 5-day streak. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hello, and I do appreciate you being so kind as to stop by. If the chocolate becomes your kid's favorite, you gotta call it Wade's cake. You know, my daughter did ask. My daughter did ask how you were doing, and she wanted to say hello to you, but she's just gone to bed. So, but she'll be back. I'm sure she'll be back downstairs sooner rather than later. Aww. I'm sure she'll love other types of cake ideas, even if she doesn't love the coconut cake. Maybe we'll go ahead and have her eat it live on stream. Have the girls eat it live on stream the next time you're on, just so they can tell you thank you. I'm sure they'll love anything that is made that has sweetness in it. Stony Field. Who am I looking for? Rakanishu? We just won't tell her there's coconut in it. Hi, Rakanishu. Well, now where's your waypoint? I can't tell if I'm doing a good amount of damage or like no damage. I feel like it's both simultaneously. Is that Rakanishu right there? It's just a random carver. Oh, no, don't hit me with those sides. Stone skin. Of course. It's fine. At least there's no poison enchanted, so the poison can get through just about anything. It's the Gothic Plate got 3, but it's ethereal. That sucks. That would be a really bad treachery base, considering I need to stand in fire for an extended period of time to make use of the Fade proc. There's Rakanishu. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's dead. Nice, okay. I won't complain about that. Well, then she thinks it's rice on top. The topping is sweet and condensed milk and chocolate. It's hard to overlook, honestly. I'm sure it'll be fine either way. She'll be okay with it. I might farm Rakanishu for some levels and maybe a bit of some items. It's right here, so maybe I'll go ahead and see if I can't find something for this. Didn't I drop another ring? What do I need to be able to make a blood ring? Blood ring. Ruby soul jewel. The blood belts. Tall. Blood boots require mirrored boots. A blood body. Deadly strike. I want life so bad. I need an Amrune. Where am I? In Germany we have bounty. I call it bounty course. Oh, mounds. I love mounds. Mounds is just sweeter and has an additional almond in the middle. And I cannot type tonight. The coconut's sweet and almost creamy though. Well, I'm really looking forward to getting to try it out. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't buy the ingredients today. The next time we go shopping, Tara will make sure it... Ooh. That's 19 life. That's an extra 19 life, guys. Sorry. I'm excited. Oh, but it's on a worse belt. Do I get a slightly less slot belt or not? Guys, that's 100 life. That's huge. I feel like I shouldn't be this excited about a 100 life piece of gear, but, you know, here we are. I can't make anything in this ethereal piece of armor, unfortunately. I feel like I need to give up the little bit of potion slots. I need an Amrune. Do I have an Amrune? Sorry, I completely got sidetracked there looking at inventories. 1 second. Don't worry, I can't read. More life, less need to fill it or something. So with this belt slot, you can see that the belt size gives me 12 slots, so I get 16 potions in total. With this one, it only gives me 8 slots, but it's more life. I kind of feel like I need the little bit more life than the 4 potion slots. It's just a quality of life thing as far as whether or not I have those potion slots. I can live without it. It would just be nice if I had this had rolled with a plus 12 on it. Look at all of this gear that I'm leaving behind for the next person in case I die here. Okay, you enjoy that. Have fun with that. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Try not to fall in. I mean, you'll be standing, I think. Wait, I don't know. Don't you need to ring a bell for that? Right now? Alright, what am I looking at? I've got this. Got... Where is my jewels? Do I have an Amrune, though? I have an Ort, I have Talls, I have Iths, I have Thols. Well, what was the Thol rune? A plate mail or a Templar coat or a Hellforge plate. Get a shield, I could get gloves with a Neph rune. Don't I have a Neph rune? Oh, but these are actually pretty good. These Orason's holds are pretty good. They give me a lot of attack rating and fire damage, so I don't want to replace that. I just got a pretty good belt. What about these boots? Light plates at perfect ruby. Maybe I can replace these boots if I can find some mirrored boots. So light plated boots. I can... Magic? And there they are. Can I find a higher, like an exceptional or an elite though? Probably not gonna be that lucky. Just requires an Ethrune though. Gamble. Oh, I just skipped over the boots. I'm smart. Those are Greaves. Nope. I just skipped over them again, didn't I? Yep, I just skipped over them again. Focus. Focus, Magna. You can do this, buddy. Just gotta focus for more than 30 seconds. Circlet's tempting, but not that tempting. Circlet is still tempting. Greaves. Gosh. Light plated boots. You would roll yellow, wouldn't you? Now I don't have the gold to buy new ones. Oh, gosh. What a day. It's a good amount of defense. They don't give any faster run walk, though. These are actually kind of useless because I really do need the run walk. Since I don't have any other source of run walk. Okay, let's farm Rakanishu some. So I can get some item drops and be able to maybe afford some of these crafting projects that I want to tackle. Whoa, okay. Something's freezing me and I don't like that. Okay. Just gonna farm Akanishi to get these items off him and then we leave and not die. And it'll be great. It'll be fine. I just need to... make some money. I just need a little bit of money. I wish I had better AoE. The one issue with this build is that its AoE is kind of lacking since it only goes in one direction. Then again, I guess that's with any sort of... Whoa! Scary, scary, scary. Maybe I should go save Kane first, just so I don't have to burn all of my... tomes doing this. Might be a good idea to go save Private Kane first. Welcome back. Hopefully things are going okay. I'm sorry that you have to deal with your current situation. Did they let you on Monday? That's a fanaticism or somebody or another. That's terrifying. Is Rakanishi the thing giving fanaticism aura? Holy crap. Please don't surround me like that. I would really appreciate if I didn't die here to fanaticism or Rakanishu. Stay there for a second, Raki. Come on, Raki. There you go. That's a good Rakanishu. Oh, fanaticism or Rakanishi was not on my bingo card for the day. Wasn't there an elite down here? Doesn't matter. Weekends don't have tests, so Monday things continue. I just chill. They're forcing you to stay there even though you can't have tests done until Monday. Excuse me. Jeez. The +2 warlock skills. Wow. I'm not going to try this with a warlock. I think it might be a little bit too easy with a warlock, if I'm going to be entirely honest. Alright, let's revive my guy. Oh, I wasn't even using a... what's it called? Mercenary. I was using an A5 mercenary. It wasn't even A2. I might need a Blessed Aim mercenary, though. Can't lie about that. Extra strong, immune to physical, immune to lightning, spectral hit, extra strong, sure. That makes sense, that's fair. I like that. At least he's not extra fast. Please stop knocking him back into me. I'm trying to stay away from him so he doesn't one-shot me. Stupid shadow. Gracious. War Scepter. Oh, that sucks. Can I fit the longsword in here? Thank you, I do appreciate it. Which honestly I hate, but the doc is kind of cute, so I listened to... That's fair. Fair enough, Wade. Alright, we're gonna risk it just a little bit. Go up to players 3. I want some better drops. Knife stolen per hit. I need this hit chance, this attack. Wow, that's a lot of extra damage. It's too bad it's on a bad weapon. I am not in prison. I would have to sign the doc's judgment and leave. That's fair. It still sucks that they can't perform any of the tests over the weekend, though. Is that just because of the like medical situation that you're out dealing with out there, or is it I'm not familiar with the medical practices going on out there as far as what people can and cannot do in for their jobs. But I just want to get an okay and leave. That's fair. It always sucks being stuck in a hospital. I remember a few years back, plus one barbarian skills knockback. So I have a scar on my right hand here. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera. For some reason my video is not loading on Twitch. One second. I have a scar right here. Oh man, my face cam is blocked by it. So a few years back, I got into, what is this latest followers thing? Maybe I'll move my visual real fast. Hold on. So I got into a car accident, pretty bad car accident. I was driving home from work and I was driving in the left lane, the passing lane. So in America, we drive on the right side of the road. And the left lane is supposed to be designated as a passing lane. People don't actually use it as a passing lane because why would you? It's an extra lane of road. And there was a guy that I was passing, a pickup truck that had a ladder on its side. The ladder fell off the truck. So the ladder fell off of the truck. There were two of them. I dodged one of them. And then there was a second one that was, I think it was a 12-foot or 15-foot ladder that I tried to get out of the way of. And I hit it and I ended up in the median. In the median, because I hit the ladder, I jumped and then the car completely lost control of the car. I spun around a few times in the middle of the median. Ended up in oncoming traffic with my passenger side facing the oncoming traffic. Thankfully it did, because I wouldn't be here right now if I had landed the other way. But I got hit by another car, T-boned me at full speed at like 65 miles per hour, and ended up in an ambulance. I came to guy whose ladder fell off his truck, was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I saw that you tried to get out of the way, and yada yada yada. Ambulance is on its way already. To be fair, the load did look secured, and I was next to him, I wasn't behind him, so it's not like I could have known that he was going to drop a load on me. I know the Final Destination stuff, but it's not like I knew that it was going to fall off and I was beside him at the time, trying to pass him. So, anyway, I ended up in oncoming traffic and then ended up in the ambulance. I was pretty sure I was dead because the dash had slightly come off the hinge, the hinges there, and like hit me in the stomach. Thankfully it didn't penetrate or do anything other than minor bruising, but it took almost 8 hours, I think, for them to actually see me for all of the minor lacerations that I suffered. So I was sitting there in the hospital, like not even in the hospital room. I was out in the hallway waiting for these nurses and everything to come see me. Like they left me alone with all of this like glass embedded in my hands and arms, and I was bleeding. They didn't even give me a triage or anything. I was just kind of sat there bleeding. Thankfully I walked away with minor scrapes and bruises. Like it was a pretty horrific accident. I think I have pictures on my phone that I can show. Give me 1 second to pull them up. Yeah, can wait and see if you have internal bleeding and follow. No, yeah, I was okay overall. Thankfully, I ended up with very minor scrapes and bruises, but it was just one of those like, geez, they put me through 3 or 4 different machines just to see if anything. So he's extra strong, extra fast, stone skin, always lightning enchanted, but gosh, what a nightmare. Try and run away from. Give me 1 second, and I'll show you the picture of the car, the aftermath of the car. Tara is very thankful that I am alive, obviously, but the car did its job even if I... Give me 1 second here. Let me find it real fast. I don't know how well it'll show up on the webcam. Here it is. So this is the front view of the car. Oh wow, you can't even... The webcam... Oh no, there's too much glare. Wait, no, it's because of my broadcast. Hold on. Let me turn the broadcast thing off real fast. It's being blocked by broadcast. Let me turn off the virtual background real quick. Let it update. Does it? Not really. It's kind of hard to see. So this is the front of the car after the accident. Front. Here's the side where I got impacted. So I'm pretty sure that if I had landed on the other side, I would have been quite not here right now. So it was a pretty nasty landing. Some scrapes and bruises, cuts all over my arms. I've got scars to this day, so yeah, I'm very lucky to be alive. Very, very lucky to be alive. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know how. I could probably show it if I sent the pictures to my computer, but yeah, it wasn't good. It was very, very bad. Suffice it to say, it was kind of nasty. It was literally like Final Destination levels of damage. Why am I being frozen? Save me, clone. You're my only hope. Cold enchanted or enchanted. Alright. It's fine. Snipe them out. Call our army here. This little army of enemies. Oh, Grand Charm. Maybe it's a Skiller Charm. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be a Trap Skiller. Drop these. I don't need that. Give me 1 second, wait. I can see the chat scrolling in my peripheral vision. This is a very bad game to try and have a conversation with somebody in while I'm attempting to pick up items and stuff. Yeah, it was a... Oh, I can make... Yeah, that's true. I can make the camera bigger. Give me 1 second. Let's go here. Boom. Big camera. Turn off the background. Where's the... I thought I had the gallery up still. Now I gotta scroll back a few years. Photos. Honestly, I moved all of my photos onto my computer. Let's see. Boom. Wait, is it auto tracking me? Stop auto framing me. Boom. Car. There. There it is. That's yeah, that's the car right there. That's the remnants of the car. So that's a little bit of a view. There's the full view of it. of the side that got impacted. It's pretty nasty. So yeah, lucky to be able to walk away with that one. Minor scrapes and bruises, not even like broken bones or anything. Little bit of irony in that situation was that I was going to the gym every single day for about 2 months. I was doing a lot of calisthenics and like strength training and getting a whole bunch of protein and stuff into my body at the time. So I think part of my body's ability to deal with impacts and everything was thanks to me having a stronger body overall. So I really do need to... I went out for a run today though. I do feel good about that. It was a short one, but I did go out for a run today. 2 maximum damage. Is that worth it to keep in my inventory? It probably isn't. Yeah, it gives me like 10 damage. We'll sell it. It's fine. I do feel good that even if it was a short run, it was still a run. So I won't complain about getting to go for a run. It may not have been the longest run, but it was a run. And it's a start to a culture that I need to get back into. That is a 4-socket axe. Is there anything interesting I can make in a 4-socket axe? Probably a good amount of stuff. Short runs are better, are more than no runs. That is 100% true. And I brought my older daughter along with me since she was complaining about 95 life.
You want to show them the view inside the car?
Sure. Give me a second to expand the video again and turn off everything that 1 second. It won't show properly.
Yeah. Yeah, so here's the inside of the car.
Well, at least the steering column's intact, I guess. Yeah, things were great that day. Things were fantastic. I gave my boss a call that day. I was like, "Hey, I won't be able to make it to work tomorrow." He was like, "Oh, boo-hoo." I was like, "It's because I'm in the back of an ambulance right now," because he thought I was calling out for some stupid reason, since our team had a tendency to call out for stupid reasons, such as, you know, having an upset stomach or something. So he fully expected me to give him some sort of stupid "I'm coughing" or "I don't feel well." But I was like, "No, I'm in the back of an ambulance. Would you like to say hello to the EMTs?" They're like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back into work for a little bit. I might be in a near-death situation here. I don't know. The EMT said I'm okay, but I did get into a pretty nasty car accident, so I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess." So that was a fun situation. Are you enjoying the stream? Consider. Oh, that's my. Yeah, it was a total loss. When I landed, the wheels had like popped out on the side because of how hard the impact was when I landed. So it's not like I could have even attempted to maneuver if I wanted to. It was a pretty visceral and quick downfall. The other really scary thing is the car that hit me was a compact at the very least, but right beside the compact was a another pickup truck, and I'm pretty sure that I would not have won against the pickup truck. So, can they stop spawning with stone skin? Be nice. It's taking me so much longer to kill these stone skin enemies. It's so annoying. Okay, we're good. I even got to walk away with minor scrapes and bruises. You're right. You're absolutely right. The person who hit me did not get to walk away very much. There was an entire lawsuit about it. So I was being blamed for a portion of the accident, even though was doing everything in my power to make sure that I was not. It's not like I had planned for someone to drop an unsecured load on top of my face. The lawyer who was acting as her, I guess, her prosecutor, the lawyer that she had on retainer, one of the questions he asked me was, "Why didn't you just hit the ladder?" I up to that point, I'd never even attempted to think about what if I just kept going straight, because, you know, when something drops in front of your face, you try to get out of the way of it, but maybe that's just me. I've never personally attempted to hit something head on that's dropped in front of me. I've always, just as a reflex and a reaction to survival, is to get out of its way. But apparently part of my liability was that I didn't attempt to get out of the way, or I didn't attempt to just hit it head on. My reaction was the wrong reaction of trying to evade it. I wasn't actually held liable at the end of the day, but they did attempt to sue me for being involved in the accident, so but at the end of the day, I didn't end up getting held liable for anything. I didn't have to pay any damages. I probably should have sued myself. Yeah, his very last question to me during the entire interrogation process was, "Why didn't you just hit the ladder?" And I just straight up told him, "I don't know. What do you mean?" Do people not attempt to get out of the way of stuff? Like, it was just a weird question to ask as we were wrapping up the interview. It was just, I've never thought it'd be a good idea for me to just hit something head on, but, you know, I have survival instincts, I guess. I'm not a horror movie protagonist. I was kind of more grateful that I had walked away with basically no damage, if I'm going to be entirely. And that's a good weapon for my My dead barbarian. Give me 1 second. I was just grateful to get to walk away. So. This one. That can go away. Half freeze durate. Nope, I don't want to reset a car. I may need to reset in the future for something else, but not right this second. This build is working out pretty well. And by pretty well, I mean I haven't died with it yet, so it's functional. Where's that? Oh no! Whoa, no! I walked a little too close to the stones and inspected them. My daughter was maybe 6 months old at the time when we were going through it. We were living with her parents. We ended up getting a good payout from insurances. I think it was something like $10,000 or $15,000 of payout from from the insurance companies that were involved in the case. So going through the trouble of getting a lawyer on retainer and suing just didn't seem like a worthwhile process. They covered the week's worth of work that I missed, the car, the hospital bills, and then I also received a hefty cash sum. I think it was something in the tune of something like $10,000 or something. I can't remember now. It's been a few years. But yeah, that's kind of the wildest survival story. I've definitely burned a few lives on that. Some of my 9 lives have definitely been burned on that situation. Oh my gosh, why are these stupid minions so tanky? In Germany, you don't get much. In the US, you get a lot. Accidents pay. Yeah, they do. I mean, I never want to go through a situation like that ever again, for obvious reasons, but... And obviously, I don't want to be on the receiving end of another lawsuit. That was very stressful. They dropped off the lawsuit papers on a Friday afternoon at like 4:30 p.m., 30 minutes before all of the offices, insurance offices, and everything closed. And then didn't open back up until Monday. So I was stressing out the entire weekend that I was being sued. It's like, why are you dropping this off right before you guys everything closes with no prior warning? It was I got sniped. Definitely one of those situations where I was freaking out for a while. Stop being ethereal. These armors need to stop being ethereal. I also didn't realize my guy died again. I guess he's not very useful right now. My older daughter is awake. At least the younger one's not still awake. I was thinking about doing something a little bit differently today. I might end up still doing that depending on how the rest of this farm goes. May end the stream early tonight. My mental just hasn't been here, honestly. It's slightly problematic. Oh, I leveled up again. Whoops. A Warhammer. Some of my friends have tried to get me into Warhammer. I would love to. I'm just so overwhelmed by everything that goes on in Warhammer. It's just weird because I haven't felt burnt out in a while, but I'm pretty sure I'm dealing with a bout of depression at the moment, which has definitely not helped my mental game out. Which wouldn't be so bad. I wouldn't mind so much to just continue to play except for the fact that I don't want to lose this character. We've gotten so close to the end of this challenge, and I've been grinding so slowly to get to it. I don't want to potentially lose the character because I dropped my focus for 30 seconds, you know? Although I mean, the hardest parts are ahead of us. Mephisto, Travinkle, the Flare Dungeon, the Durance of Hate is probably the scariest one. It might be a problem to get through the Arcane Sanctuary since ghosts are immune to physical damage. Diablo is going to be a tough fight as always because he's always just a little bit scary, honestly. Bone Prison plus a River of Fire or Lightning can definitely end my life pretty quickly. That almost ended my life pretty quickly. Okay. All right, okay. Ooh, that was 17 life. That dropped me down. Sorry. This is... Oh man. Okay, we're fine. Take a second to breathe. Oh wow, what? Gosh, Rakunishi hit me once. Rakunishi hit me once. He better have dropped something worthwhile. Oh, was I cursed? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to watch that replay back. That was wild. Gosh darn. Talking about almost dying. Never the... Oh my gosh. Oh, was it the archers that almost killed me there? That item's not worth picking up. That item's not worth picking up. Hold on, we're done. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. We're fine now. We're fine now. Jiminy Crimmit, talking about almost dying there. Jeez, okay. Thank goodness for Fade. Not bedtime. Just kind of got distracted by talking about almost dying and then almost dying. I'm fine. It just... That woke me up quite a lot. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I'm gonna need to go back and rewatch that because I want to know what the heck hit me. I'm so glad I took that extra one. The extra 19 health for that belt saved me. The extra 19 health is the GOAT. Oh, the extra 19 health from that belt really came in clutch. Holy crap, man. Jeez, okay. There we are. Belt upgrade worth it. Having the extra few potions would not have saved me in that situation, so it's a good thing I held on to... I got that belt. Bro. Yeah, that would have been it. That would have been it. We would have been cooked. Thank you, Charcy, for giving me a good belt. Thank you for the life on that belt. Good God. All right, we'll take a second to breathe. We'll take a second to breathe. I get a little too excited sometimes. I got a little too excited there. I'm probably waking up the entire house with my excitement. I feel bad. I think I just woke everybody up. It's fine. If I leveled up again, I have a skill choice. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Oh, I'm smiling now because I can laugh about it. I would have been heartbroken if that was the end of the run right there to farming Rakanishu. For some levels. Would have been a heartbreak. We got it though. I might switch over to playing like Path of Exile or something. Maybe I was also thinking about maybe doing some Bazaar tonight. I've been enjoying the Bazaar again. It's been a good season. I've been playing a lot this season. All right, Wade. You have a wonderful night, sir. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you feel better. I hope you're able to get your test done. They're able to clear you to give you the okay on Monday. Have a good night. if only this was higher defenses. If only it wasn't just cold defense. Is it worth it? It's not. Gosh, if only it was higher life, higher defenses, higher resistances in other categories besides cold. Oh, bro. Good night, Wade. Hopefully I can make that cake before before you get out of the hospital. Maybe. Well, maybe I'll buy the cake ingredients just to give myself a treat tomorrow. I definitely need to not be doing this tonight. Oh, but I want to now. I want to push my luck. I want to play risky and push my luck. What a fun time. Where did I kill Rocky already? Or did he run away? Did he run away so he can come blitz me? Oh man. What a day. That's a great way to start the stream off. Did I kill him already? No, there he is. Rocky, stop running away, man. Stay here and fight. There you go. Alright. Alright. I think I have enough money, skill points, levels. Level 66 already. I'm pretty sure I can move forward. Progress now. Kind of want to farm for a bit more. That shield was almost really good. I won't lie about that. That shield was almost really good. I might farm enough just to get some upgrades to my rings, maybe. Oh, maybe I farm until I can get some upgrades to my rings. Who's pinging me? Mana. Cold resist. Chain lightning on attack. That'd be fun. It was a useful stat. Alright. Okay. We're fine. We're fine now. Things are fine now. We're fine now. We are finally fine. Oh, gosh. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Now we're fine. I do wish there wasn't casting delay in the Blade Sentinel. It is the one thing that kind of feels terrible about it. I might farm enough to be able to gamble for a ring. No. Grease socket. Doesn't matter. I should probably save Deckard Cain just so I can have plus 19 all resist. I think I'm going to go save Deckard Cain so I can stop having to have these items individually identified. Can actually have some identification. Maybe I go back to an AT mercenary so I can have insight and why does Raganishu always run away? Oh, that's a lot of elites. It's a dangerous situation for me to be standing around in. many different elements are these guys immune to? What's going on? It's a lot of stuff. Alright, where's Rakanishu? Where is this little guy? Where is he? Come on. Come on, Nishu. I was about to say, I know for a fact I haven't killed you. Broadsword. Isenguards. I mean, I'm not going to use it. I'll take the extra life, thank you. Fantastic. Worth it to farm Rakanishu 1 or 2 more times. That's great. I love it. Chaos armor. Do I want to go back to Charcy to imbue this maybe? Oh, look at that. Perfect. I get the best of both worlds now. I get that extra potion slot. Wait, why that? Would it be worth it to go back to imbue this? Let's go save Kane first, and then we'll go back to imbue this. Just so I don't have to learn a new map layout. Oh, jeez. Falcon Mask. Falcon Mask could be interesting if it rolls with enough sockets and everything. Three sockets, but no passives. Basically useless. They're so tanky. Actually, before I move on to the next area, what I should do is change this to players 1. I don't need to be full of hubris here. I am perfectly fine going down to players 1. Alright, we're gonna go save Kane, then I'm probably going to call it a night. I might put 1 point into Mind Blast just so I have the ability to stun enemies. think I just saw this chaos armor. I don't think I actually imbue it. Oop, whoop. Oh. Oh, whoop. I'm buffless. Fanaticism cursed. Scary. Ah. I'm so tempted to just drop Fade and sprint through here, but I know that's a terrible idea. I know I have to play slower. If this was softcore, I wouldn't care, but it's not softcore. Honestly, I might make a no vitality character on softcore at some point, just so I can say, so I can have fun with it. It's kind of nice having all of this extra strength to be able to equip whatever I feel like, and all the extra dex to actually be able to hit enemies with my abilities. Ooh, come back, tank. At least she's good at pulling aggro. There is that at the very least. Good death mask? Terrible death mask. Uninteresting death mask. I wonder how many resets it's going to take for me to get through the Durance of Hate. Just because the dolls are probably going to murder me. Honestly, as long as they're not immune to poison, this really isn't all that difficult. Well, rather, I do a good amount of damage to enemies that don't have poison immunity, rather. I should be careful about saying it's not difficult, because it is. It takes quite a lot of maneuvering and controlling the space on the screen. Oh, this is bad. Dead end? Dead end. No need to fight this entire horde of enemies at a dead end. Yeah, I go way too low in resistances without Fade.
So Valley, you can go to work.
Okay, thank you. Good night, Scylla. I love you. Right now? a snack. She wants some mini corn dogs.
No. Why don't you heat up your puppy? You can eat her.
Make sure you remove the. Wait, no, they're in the styrofoam cups, aren't they?
Just. Don't get into a bowl. And then hit the two.
Actually, if I get to the Black Marsh, maybe I can go ahead and farm the Countess for some runes. Maybe farm her up to a treachery so I can get the reset for... Well, I should wait until Act 4 because I don't have a means of being able to auto do treachery, and I don't need the attack speed on it. If I get a mosaic, that's some lofty thinking. Okay, let's run around up here a bit. Need the Scroll of Benefice. Fanaticism pack. I'm going to ignore that. Was really hoping you guys would not be chasing after me like this. Ooh, scary. Yeah, it might be a bit lofty for me to be doing. Oh. +2 all druid skills. I mean, that's worth it for a different character. Very different character. I have all these druid things. I highly doubt I would ever attempt this on a druid, though. Being a summon druid is not the most fun thing in the universe. $75 life. I wish I could find a life and resistance shield. A life resist shield would be awesome. Okay, let's go back to here. A 166% increased damage. Not very useful. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right. Banana system unit down. Good ring. Not great ring. Not good ring. Wait, why is my fate not up? What am I doing? No wonder these enemies are hurting me so bad. I'm not currently basically invisible. Let's do some sprinting. I don't know if I want to farm the Forgotten Tower. That's a lot of enemies with Might Aura. Why are there so many Might Auras? I don't know. Maybe I'll come look for the Forgotten Tower at another point. Let's get into the outer cloister. Oh my gosh. I can hear Scylla dragging a chair around upstairs. I hope it's not waking the little one up. Monastery gate. Outer cloister. We'll go save Cain. Maybe we pick up the Horadric Mollis. I don't think I bother with the Countess this time, though. I don't have a teleport staff, and I don't have any means of effectively farming her. Plus, the enemies in there can very quickly... It's too bad this is a spear. We all know just how great spears are, right? I did not actually pay attention to how the order went. Whoopsies. That's the first time I've opened in the basically since learning how to play the game for the first time. I just have to save Cain. I don't even want to deal with any of the nonsense that happens down here. We just help Cain get the heck out of Dodge. Is he gonna come back? Deckard? Wait, did it count the save? There he is. Hey, buddy. Good ring? Attack rate and cast rate, poison resist. If it was any other resist. If you would just give me some gosh darn resists on my rings. Please. I need it. I'm begging for it. Okay, let's get going. Is it worth it to go after the Mollis? The Mollis? The hammer for Charcy? I'm not actually sure it is. I'm not convinced that it is. That's dangerous. Holy crap. Leave me alone. Where's my tank? What are Yetis doing here, by the way? They invaded the monastery from the north? Oh no. Got stuck in a doorway. Enemies started coming through the door. Alright, we're gonna get down. The issue is, like, if I go any further, I may as well finish this act. We'll see. Fanaticism art? Okay. That's dangerous. Alright. Get around the corner there. We're just gonna pretend those don't exist. I'm cornered. This is a bad situation. Gosh, the casting delay made Blade Sentinel feel so sluggish. Why does there have to be a casting delay on Blade Sentinel? Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. If I run into the smith and the malice, I'll go after it. If not, maybe I just don't tonight. Maybe just don't worry about it. Maybe I switch over to the bazaar for something a little... Okay, so we found the jail first, so we're just gonna move down through the jail. I definitely do not have the mental capacity to handle this tonight. We're gonna find the next waypoint. I think it's jail 1. Yeah, if I find the waypoint to jail 1, otherwise I'll have to go through all of that again, which I don't really feel like doing. So it might be a good idea for me to go get my mercenary back. These guys are physical immune, which is not really that much of a problem, right? Because I'm doing so much damage with venom. Actually, wonder how helpful these things are. Oh, they're not. How much damage do they do? 9 fire damage. It'll carry me. They'll definitely do plenty. Couldn't possibly be a bad idea to use my fire turrets against Ondario, even though they do next to no damage. I'm so ready to just hit like save and exit, pause, leave the game. Instead of hitting a potion, I just leave. I need better equipment for my guy. I wonder if I can find him a life item, a better life something. Helmet, a better life helmet or something. Ooh, a 3 socket life stolen per hit. Too bad I can't use anything with swords. It's still very interesting though. I wish I could find an Andariel's message. Tall. 4 shales. I have to be careful because it's not like I've been farming enough to be able to really make use of these. It's interesting though. I can't just die farm. I also haven't found a teleport staff yet. Be nice if I could find one. It's a lot of bad damage. Can I find a lower resist charges? Yeah, I'm definitely not in an emotional, mental space to be able to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night as soon as we find the next waypoint, just so I don't have to run back through. Maybe I'll switch over to something a little less intensive. Or check something else out entirely, something new out entirely. This is not great. This is very not good. Man, my poor barbarian is just not having a good time. Jeez, can these guy. Every single monster pack I'm running into is some sort of enchanted, scary. Oh, my fate's worn off. There goes my summon. What is my chance to hit these guys? 76% still. Like, I'm over leveled. I have so much dexterity. I have a whole bunch of increased attack rating and still only 76% chance to hit them. That's silly to me. Useful small charm. Fire resist, I'll take it. Yay, waypoint. Now that I found it, I kind of want to at least kill Andario. Look, jail's level 2 is right there. Alright, let's just go. Let's just do it. Am I worried about ghosts? I really need to see whether or not my poison damage is enough to clear a ghost or not. Because the Arcane Sanctuary is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. 64% chance to hit these guys. Man, why do I even have dexterity? Because I won't be able to get out of the way of anything without a teleport staff. So I do have to be aware of that. Oh yeah, look at that fire damage chipping away at it. My flamethrowers are getting them for sure. Oh man, so funny. Man, why do fire skills have to be so bad in the late game? I wish I could make fire skills good. They're so good in the early game and they're completely useless in the end game. I'm gonna need to be a bit more patient getting down through the catacombs just because Tainted can surround me with all those doors and everything. Gets a little scary. Just being... It's a little bit scary. I'm gonna leave this door closed, honestly. Don't need that skeleton coming after me. I feel like I'd be really strong if I had anywhere close to 95% chance to hit stuff, but I don't. Oh yay, an Athro. Exactly what I needed. Definitely don't need an Omru at all. Let's see if I can get a better amulet. I guess I'm not finding a better amulet. The 90 health amulet is going to stay with me until through the end of the game, probably. Oh good, another level up. Look at all that extra attack rating that just isn't doing anything. Straight up not helpful. I am genuinely hoping Venom can carry me through the Arcane Sanctuary. It's going to be a mess if it can't. Act 2 is gonna suck with this, but I don't exactly have any other recourse. It's either physical or poison or lightning, and their immunities abound in Act 2 of all of those things. At least with Act 3 I should be able to get through with physical damage. A little bit of poison. Act 4... What's the worry in Act 4? Fire. I mean, there are lightning immunes there, but there's no physical immunes. Well, there's poison immunes with the Venom Lords. I'm gonna skip Bone Ash here. Okay, now just to get lucky. Better lucky than good. Be a little bit patient coming through this area, because doors are quite scary. Especially because Ratman can open them. Ah, I can summon through it, huh? Through doors? That's useful. That's quite helpful. I can equip this Colossus Bulge. I cannot. I don't have enough strength to be able to equip a Colossus Bulge. That's insane to me. That's nuts. I'm not even dumping any points into Vitality and I can equip a Colossus Bulge. Alright, come on. Ooh, that's quite the room. Can I find some interesting assassin's gear besides the Bartok? Is there like an interesting assassin's helmet? I could find the Natalia set. Go into a martial arts build. Get a mosaic. Charge up on some enemies down here and then walk up and spam my finishing move to freeze everything to death. It really is a matter of hitting things. I do a bunch of damage, it's just whether or not I hit them, my accuracy is too low. Well, the good news is if I die here, today's the last day I'll get to stream until Tuesday, which will be a Diablo 4 stream. So at least I'll have some time to decompress if I do end up dying in this challenge before I attempt it again with a different character. The bad news is, if I do die here, I got all the way to hell before I died, and then immediately died in Act 1 hell. I want to at least wait until, like, I don't know, Act 3 in the Durance. Let's see. It's left. To Ondario. Really wish I had the teleport staff. I'm really glad I don't, but I really wish I had the teleport staff. I should have got the teleport amulet. Just to have it in my roster. This is why we need to go slowly, because doors are scary. Doors are very scary. Okay, so the good news is I do a bunch of damage. My shadow is tanking for me a good amount. The bad news is, man, I need to hit things. Lightning Sentry would not have a problem clearing this, I don't think, as long as I didn't run into a bunch of Tainted. The issue is running into a bunch of Tainted. Why is this guy not dying? Oh, is my fate gone? Or my venom? Why are these enemies not dying? Did they really have that much life? Or are they glitched? Okay, we move forward. We keep going. We just ignore them. Whoa, okay. Okay. Back up for a second. Out of mana. We're so close yet so far away, man. We're so close but so far away. This it? Huh. Weird. Okay. Not even the waypoints. Those things can curve? That's not fair. Why did they get the bullet bend? They're fireballs. They should be coming at me in a straight line. Fireball should not be able to bend. That's not fair. At all. I wish my fireballs could bend. Be pretty cool. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Every door I open, everywhere I look, everywhere I go, there's somebody who's trying to kill me. Come on, I just want to be done. Give me the waypoint at least. The longer this keeps up, the more mistakes I'll make. Do I bother? Well, you know, in the event that I have to save and exit, let's go find the waypoints. Oh, it's this game's being both very generous and also completely hilarious. What a seed. What a seed. Okay. Now I just hope I don't die down here. Go up this way first. I have a feeling it's gonna be up over here. Just a feeling. Nope. Dead end. Leading into a death trap corridor. Maybe we'll palate cleanse with some other easy ARPG, something that I'm not going to play hardcore in. Oh, this is why we grabbed the waypoint. This is why we went for the waypoint first before we went down there. In case I need to do that. In case I got completely surrounded trying to run around my enemies. At least I know which way not to go now. Thank goodness this isn't online. Okay, that's a dead end. Another dead end. Might be up this way. I just didn't get to explore it. Oh man. I really need to spend some time farming, I think. Whoa, okay. These enemies are getting super scary, man. Extra fast zombies. At least they're not rage zombies. Is something else mono burning me? Let's stop with that, yeah? No, you're stone skin. You're not worth fighting. There it is. Alright, let's do some prep work to get ready for this. We refill that. Do these. Alright, moment of truth. Why is there a random... What the heck? What was that? And eat potions. Keep these on me just in the event that I get poisoned, I can remove it instantaneously. I probably won't need 5 minutes worth of potions, but it's always better safe than sorry, I think. I'm thinking I'll buy some extra health potions, just in case. Alright, let's do this. Ondario, how? We'll clean out all of the ants first, just so we don't get surrounded by them. Gosh darn shamans bringing stuff back to life. Okay. Whew. Shake it off. We're done with that one. I just have to survive this encounter with Ondario. Oh, that's a lot of poison, Nova. Just keep my mercenary up. Have a town portal ready to escape through if I need to. Man, this is so awkward. Come on. Change focus, please. Not a mana. Right, just don't camp out here. Where'd you go? Alright, Andy's just about down. A1 defeated. And the Chris again, that's so funny. A gnarled staff. Good. Alright. Act 1 done. On to Act 2. Not bad at all. Hi, Warv. I'll talk to you in a second. That didn't take me nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Wow. An upgrade to my belt. You don't say. I mean, a little bit of enhanced defense doesn't really do much for me, but I'll take it over not. Wish I had a better helmet. +2 paladin skills. Be pretty good. Poison resist ring. I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, I'm definitely mentally exhausted after only an hour and a half of streaming. We're gonna go ahead and I at least don't want to be doing this tonight. I don't think. At the very least, I don't want to be doing this. Rodiment would be nice to go after to get the claw mastery and some more points into Blade Fury, but it's not necessary at this point. Fade's definitely a vanity project as far as I'm not gonna find anything better, right? As far as weapons go. My belt's probably set. My helmet's more than likely set. Outside of needing more rubies. Leveling up rubies. I have maximum resistances except for poison. I mean, lightning's 2. I wonder if Dragden can give me a teleport staff. I'm gonna want it. Level 1 enchant. That's actually really interesting. I wish I could buy that. I could. Put it in my offhand and then enchant my weapon for some extra fire damage. Is that a good idea? Maybe. We can try it out. This is, can I only have Venom or Enchants? I can have both? It's pretty nutty. $144 seconds, 20 attack rating. And that's fire damage. Very, very little fire damage. It does in fact add fire damage. I think the 20 attack rating is going to matter more. Alright, I am going to go ahead and hop off for the evening though. At least off of this. I don't know if I'm going to want to play anything else tonight. But this has been... Oh. Perfect timing on my part, I think. Perfect timing. We'll say hello to Trickster.